Greetings, people of the interwebs. It is Dan here, and I am tired as hell, but I still wanted to get this video out to you guys real quick. My SummerSlam 2016 predictions video. It's very late on a Thursday night. My computer is giving me notifications. Get the hell off my screen. Anyhow, it is very late on a Thursday night, and I just wanted to make this video really quick and post it on Friday. I'm going to make this video, go to sleep, shut the hell up, computer. Oh my god. Anyhow, I'm going to make this video real quick and crash out and go to sleep and then put this up in the morning on Friday. So anyhow, let's just get right into these matches. There's no matches that I can see that are on the pre-show, and I wouldn't predict the pre-show anyway just because I don't care. I don't care about pre-shows all that much. So anyway, first match up on the card, it is what was the 6-women tag team match, but now I believe it's been changed to a 3-on-2 women's handicap match between the team of Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Naomi versus the team of Natalya and Alexa Bliss. There will be no Miss All Suspended Everything in Eva Marie. And I'm going to go for the babyface team to win on this one, the team of Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Naomi, because, you know, Carmella needs to get over, you know, on the main roster. You know, Alexa Bliss got her win on SmackDown a couple weeks ago, and Carmella really hasn't had a big breakout thing happen on SmackDown, and Becky hasn't really had much happen with her since the brand extension. So I'm kind of hoping that that can occur, that the babyface tag team can come out on top. Next up, Cesaro versus Sheamus. Who freaking cares? This is the first of a best of 7. They already fought twice before. Admittedly, Cesaro did win both of those bouts, which I really liked, but I feel like Sheamus is just going to win the next 2 matches because 50-50 booking in this best of 7 series, and then Cesaro is going to be the babyface chasing the heel and Sheamus, which I have no problem with. Fucking computer! God damn it! Which I have no problem with because I love Cesaro working as a face. But it's just a little bit annoying because we've already seen this match twice in 2 weeks, I believe, and now we're getting a best of 7 series, which is just going to be lovely. But I'm going for Sheamus to win for sure. Sheamus to win and to go over in that match. Next up, Miz versus Apollo Crews for the Intercontinental Title. Who gives a damn? I really don't. They haven't built up the title. They haven't built up the 2 in a matchup. They haven't built up the Miz as a champion. They haven't built up Apollo Crews as a contender. They haven't developed Apollo Crews' character. They've devalued the title. Why do WWE want us to care about this match if they're doing all this crap? Like I said, devaluing the title, not taking Miz seriously as a champion, not taking Apollo Crews seriously as a contender, not building Apollo Crews' character, just all this shit. And I don't feel the need to care. I hope Apollo Crews wins it because Miz is getting stale. Let Apollo win, let the young guy run with it, and we will leave that at that. I hope Apollo Crews wins the Intercontinental title. Next is Enzo and Cass versus the team of Jericho, Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. I see Enzo and Cass going over because I honestly can't see Enzo and Cass losing in Brooklyn. I just can't see Enzo and Cass losing in Brooklyn. That is all. So I see the team of Enzo and Cass going over on Jericho purely because I see Jericho just being a temporary tag team in all honesty, and Enzo and Cass are of course going to be there for the long haul. Next up, the New Day, only Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, versus Gallows and Anderson. Big E out with the kayfabe ring post-itis. I like this whole ring post-itis thing, and I really like the doctor gimmick with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. I think it's really funny, so I'm personally really enjoying it. I honestly hope that that New Day retain. I don't want Gallows and Anderson to take the belts off of them because I don't feel like they've built up Gallows and Anderson as strong enough contenders to just take the belts off of the New Day in such unceremonious fashion and in such a low-profile feud, because literally this was based around a dude's dick and balls. Like, that's all this feud was based around. They came out and attacked someone and slammed a dude's balls into the ring post, and that's what this feud is based around. It's really dumb. But it is funny from Gallows and Anderson's end. But honestly, I hope that the New Day retain on that one, and I hope that they go on, and eventually Enzo and Cass can get in there and win the tag team titles off them, potentially a WrestleMania. I'm not sure, but I do hope that eventually it can be Enzo and Cass to take the titles off the New Day instead of Gallows and Anderson. Excuse me. Next up, Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. in the rematch for the Women's Championship. They had that epic Women's Championship match on Raw a few weeks ago, right after the brand split, and Sasha won the title. Then I feel like Sasha's going to retain, just because I don't see Sasha having like a 3-week reign. That doesn't seem right to me. I don't see Sasha only having a 3-week reign and then losing the title right back. So I see Sasha definitely retaining, continuing to be the women's champion, and then facing Bayley next year at WrestleMania, where Bayley will win the women's title. Next up, Rusev versus Roman. Why should I care? They gave away this match on Monday Night Raw. They gave away a great match. It went 20 minutes plus in the main event of Monday Night Raw. I believe it went close to 25 minutes in the main event of Monday Night Raw this past Monday. And they gave away a great match that was essentially just going to happen on Sunday. So why not just save it for Sunday? So I really don't care, but Rusev needs to retain here. Rusev really does need to retain. Because if Roman Reigns wins this, he needs to be chasing titles because of this wellness policy violation. He needs to have like a Triple H 1996-esque punishment. Like after the curtain call incident, Triple H got punished by not being selected to win the King of the Ring tournament, and he was jobbing out to people for, months and months on end. I'm not saying that Roman Reigns needs to job out to people, but just don't have him just going and taking titles just willy-nilly. So I feel like Rusev has to retain here. I don't think Roman's going to win. Next up, John Cena versus AJ Styles, the culmination of this big rivalry between John Cena and AJ Styles, this 15 years in the making rivalry. I feel like AJ Styles is going over, especially considering John Cena is taking time off to film the second season of American Grit, his reality show with Fox. AJ has to go over. Like, seriously, because if Cena wins LOL, then Brooklyn's going to go insane. Like, there's going to be Hiroshima-level heat on John Cena, and the crowd is just going to turn him heel for him. WWE isn't even going to need to worry about turning Cena heel, because the crowd's just going to turn him heel for him if Cena goes over in this match against Styles. So, like I said, I feel like Styles has to go over in this match. It's pretty much essential. Next match, I am not going to say that this is going to main event. I'm going to say that this is not going to main event SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton. A lot of people are saying that the Brock Lesnar-Randy Orton match is going to main event SummerSlam. I don't think it is. It's just not a big... Whoops. It's just not a big enough match, in my opinion, because it's not for either of the two main titles. And plus, if you put this on as the main event, you immediately devalue your two titles, one of which is brand new. This is the debut of a brand new title, and you're already devaluing it. Now, if you want to put the WWE Championship up before the Brock Lesnar-Randy Orton match, and then have the Lesnar-Orton match, and then have the Universal title match between Balor and Rollins, then they can do that. But just don't have Lesnar and Orton go on as the main event, because you are going to devalue two of your titles, and one of them being brand new, and it making its debut that night on SummerSlam. But Brock Lesnar can't lose. It's too much disrespect to him, too much disrespect to the Undertaker's streak of WrestleMania. It's just, there's too much at stake here if Lesnar were to lose clean. I feel like Bill Goldberg could come down and distract Lesnar, and Randy Orton could win dirty, because it's rumored that Bill Goldberg could make a return. That's definitely rumored. So I feel, but Lesnar's pretty much going to win, in my opinion. Lesnar has to win. So yeah, and then the two title matches, Dolph Ziggler versus Dean Ambrose. Dolph Ziggler hasn't done much to prove to me that he's a worthy title contender. I love Dolph Ziggler. I love him to death. But he hasn't shown enough to prove to me that he's a worthy title contender. So I see Dean retaining. And also, it would devalue the title if Dolph Ziggler just came out of nowhere from bordering jobber status and won the title. So Dean's probably going to retain there. And in the WWE Universal Championship, I see Balor winning over Rollins. I don't know why. I just see Balor winning over Rollins. And then having him align himself with the club, Gallows and Anderson. And then they're just going to become a team and have a grand old time. That is my SummerSlam review. I'm tired as hell. I'm going to go to bed, wake up in the morning, get a thumbnail ready, and put this up on YouTube. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like down below, and also leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of my predictions. And don't forget to hit that little red button down below and subscribe so you never miss a video and you get email and text alerts anytime I upload a new one. That's all from me. You certified G's and Bonafide bosses, keep yourselves safe, and I'll see you at a later date. Farewell.